we're taking a look at some of the exciting new mechanics in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. To start, let's take a look at some of the completely new ways Nick Brawl 2 handles movement. Movement in Nick Brawl 2 is now fully analog, meaning you can walk and run. And you can also aim some moves in any direction available to a control stick. It's also worth mentioning that yes, tap jump is now an option, and you're able to set custom profiles with your name tag. When it comes to defense, rolling, spot dodging, and air dodging are now all available. There's also two types of air dodging. There's the neutral air dodge, which keeps your current momentum, and the directional air dodge, which pushes you towards whatever direction you're holding. Each of these techniques has a little bit of invincibility to help you run away and dodge your opponent's attacks, or even slip in a counter attack. Just keep in mind, you can't act instantly out of these options. And yes, with air dodging, that also means wave dashing is back, baby. If you remember it from Nick Brawl 1, the rock, paper, scissors mechanic is gone, but light and strong attacks are here to stay, including new horizontal directions. Strong attacks are what you'd expect, stronger than your regular light attacks and usually quite a bit slower. They can now also be charged both on the ground and in the air, and they still reflect projectiles. As for light aerial attacks, you now have 5 total options: up, down, forward, backward, and neutral. Blocking has also been changed. While blocking, you can get still pushed around and even go into a teeter if you get pushed to the ledge. But now, you can only block a limited amount of damage and for a limited amount of time before your bubble bursts, leaving you wide open for an attack. If you also manage to start blocking just as you're about to get hit with an attack, you'll flash blue and hear an audio cue that lets you know that you just performed a parry. When that happens, you suffer no block stun and no block push from your opponent's attack and can act immediately. And now, the biggest addition to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, the Slime Meter. Build up your slime meter during your match by hitting your opponent to enhance your attacks, movement, combo game, and more. One of the first ways to use slime is by spending one of the 3 available bars to enhance your special attacks. SpongeBob, for instance, normally blows 1 measly, tiny, innocent bubble. But if you enhance it with slime, he blows 3 much more powerful, individually threatening bubbles that can assist you in controlling space and locking down your opponent. Feel like Patrick's neutral special needs a little more oomph? Try spending some meter on it. Maybe your up special just won't quite reach the ledge. Bummer. That's also a great time to use your meter. All special moves in the game have a powerful slime version to explore, so make sure you use every single one. Slime Burst is another use of slime that can help you out on defense. If you're getting comboed mercilessly or about to go flying out of the ring, you can do a Slime Burst to stop all of your momentum and knock your opponents away. It can definitely be worth using to break out of a combo or hang on to a stock for a little bit longer. Just keep in mind, it costs 2 whole bars and there's plenty of other powerful offensive options available with slime as well. One of those powerful options is the super attack. If you manage to build up all 3 bars, you can unleash your super as an easy way to ring out any opponents you might catch that also happen to be at high percent. Everyone's got a totally unique looking animation to their super, so definitely be sure to check those out and let us know which one is your absolute favorite. Slime is altogether the key to becoming a master at Nick Brawl 2, but what we just mentioned only scratches the surface of how you'll be using it. Once you're comfortable with the basics, it's time to get into some of the more advanced techniques. For all you sweaty players out there, slime canceling is another powerful option that you can spend your meter on, and its applications are only limited by your creativity. Instead of spending a bar to enhance an attack, you can use it to cancel an attack. What does that mean? Basically, instead of having to wait for the rest of your attack recovery, you can do a slime cancel, and then, well, do anything you want. If your opponent is nearby and tumbling from a recent attack, they'll momentarily freeze next to you, allowing you to line up your next attack, maybe take a quick breath, and keep the combo going. Something important to keep in mind though is that your next attack won't be quite as powerful as it would be after doing a slime cancel. So those potentially powerful combo finishers and strong attacks might not always be the best options to go for after a slime cancel. Slime canceling can also come in handy if you miss an attack or are just short of the ledge when trying to recover. Tired of using your legs? Want to get close to your opponent faster? How about using slime to turn your air dodge into a much faster air dash that you can immediately attack out of? This is a great way to break through your opponent's defenses or just barely squeeze out a combo finisher where you otherwise might not be able to get one. Just keep in mind, you're not invincible like you would be with an air dodge, so don't just go throwing yourself at your opponent expecting to hit them every single time. That's just foolish. So those are some of the core mechanics to look out for in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Hopefully you all have fun discovering and exploring the ways to play, especially with the all-new slime meter. For a slightly more in-depth look at the characters themselves, keep an eye out for the upcoming Character Spotlights, where we dive into everyone's all-new movesets, game plans, and quirks. Thanks for watching.
Let's do this! Get back here! Don't call me Sheldon! Karen, make ready! Hello, suckers!